The good gear just isn't dropping the way it used to, huh? I'm Shelling Cotton, here at TheGamer to explain how to increase your item level in Lost Ark. For the first 50 levels of Lost Ark, increasing your item level is pretty straightforward. You kill a monster, you get gear. Easy peasy. But by the time you've reached North Vern, you might have noticed that your item level has plateaued, and you need a higher item level to access Chaos Dungeons and Guardian Raids. You won't need to grind through all of endgame content just to bump your score up. Instead, you can increase your item level with gear honing. Once you've completed the main story questline of North Vern, you'll be given access to gear honing. You should receive a roster quest that leads you to the gear honing NPC in North Vern that walks you through the basics. It's a pretty simple system. To start out, you'll need stone fragments, harmony leap stones, and harmony shards to upgrade the item level and stats of your equipped gear. Stone fragments come in a couple different forms, such as destruction stones for weapon upgrades or guardian stones for your armor. As you progress through different endgame tiers, these gear honing materials will evolve into life shards and so forth, but the concept is always the same. To upgrade your gear, you must first invest the maximum required harmony shards into the upgrade. Once you've done this, you can spend the required amount of stone fragments and harmony leap stones to complete the honing. You'll notice during your first few upgrades that the game calculates your rate for success. The higher the honing level, the more your rate for success begins to drop. Don't worry, if your honing fails, it won't destroy the item you're trying to upgrade. Only the materials you're using for the upgrade. Failing also increases an item's artisan energy, thereby increasing the chance that your next upgrade will be successful. Plus, you can spend items such as Star's Breath to boost your honing success rate, though I wouldn't bother using any until you've reached a honing level with a higher rate of failure. At this point, you're probably like, okay, that's great, but where do I even get the materials to hone my gear? Your main source for honing materials are going to be Guardian Raids and Chaos Dungeons. There are a couple of these every day, and you'll rack up honing materials quick. Plus, doing Chaos Dungeons also rewards you with perception shards and other currencies that you can trade in with a Chaos Dungeon vendor for more honing materials, though each reward has a weekly cap on redemptions. Another great way to farm honing materials is to complete island quests. These quests are an essential part of endgame that reward a ton of stone fragments or harmony leap stones that you can use to hone your gear. Glacier Island and Shadow Island are good places to start. Once you've completed island quests, Chaos Dungeons and Guardian Raids are going to become your source for honing materials. If you don't have the time to clear raids and dungeons every day, you can actually send your Stronghold crew to complete daily Chaos Dungeons and Guardian Raids for you. Now, what if you find something better than what you currently have equipped? You don't have to throw away all the hours spent farming thousands of materials on increasing your gear's level just because you found something better. At the same vendor you hone your gear, you can also transfer upgrades from an old item to a new one. It's super straightforward. Visit the vendor, click on the Gear Transfer tab, select the better gear you want to upgrade and a compatible item that's already been upgraded. Boom. This process will destroy the old upgraded item, but now you have better gear without sacrificing your item level. For more tips and guides for Lost Ark, head on over to TheGamer.com.